There's something fascinating happening in the smartphone world right now. Every year, we expect a few upgrades. A new chip here, a camera tweak there, but the Galaxy S26 Ultra seems to be breaking that pattern completely. The leaks coming out right now don't just show a phone, they reveal Samsung's entire strategy for how it plans to dominate 2025. And the more we see, the clearer it becomes. This might be the most refined Galaxy Ultra ever made. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here! If you enjoy staying ahead of every major tech leak, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my deep dives into the world of smartphones. Now, let's talk about the Galaxy S26 Ultra, because the new leaks are wild. The latest close-up zoom images have given us our best look yet, and this design is a work of art. We're talking about a phone that blends power and polish in a way Samsung hasn't done before. The new color, Cosmic Orange, is already making noise across the tech community. It's bold, sleek, and instantly eye-catching. Not the usual glossy look, either. The matte finish paired with a clean titanium frame gives it this subtle luxury vibe that screams premium. It's a color that doesn't just stand out, it defines the entire personality of the phone. And if the leaks are to be believed, Samsung isn't stopping at looks. Underneath that refined shell, there's a beast in the making. Firmware testing has already started for both the Galaxy S26 Edge and the Ultra, running One UI 8.5 based on Android 15. The model numbers popping up from South Korea to the US and global versions confirm that Samsung is polishing things on a global scale long before launch. That means the S26 Ultra's software isn't just being built, it's being perfected. But here's where things really get exciting. One of the biggest upgrades coming is a dramatic jump in touch sampling rate from 24 to Hz all the way to 3600 Hz. That's not just an upgrade, that's next level responsiveness. Gamers, artists, and power users will feel the difference instantly. Every tap, swipe, and flick will feel smoother than ever before, almost like the screen reads your mind before you even touch it. Combine that with Samsung's improved vapor chamber cooling and anti-reflective coating, and you're looking at a phone that doesn't just perform, it feels alive. Now about that display, because Samsung clearly wants to reclaim its crown. The S26 Ultra is rumored to feature a brand new M14 OLED panel that supports QHD fuzz resolution, a 144 Hz refresh rate, and a blazing 3200 Hz touch sampling layer. And when it comes to brightness, Samsung is going absolutely overboard, up to 2600 nits at full brightness and a jaw-dropping 6000 nits peak for HDR content. That's not just bright, that's use your phone in direct sunlight and still read every word bright. But brightness isn't the whole story. Samsung is adding a new Flex Magic Pixel privacy display mode, something that might change how we use our phones in public. According to early One UI 8.5 leaks, the feature automatically detects when you're in crowded spaces like buses or cafes and dims your screen's side angles to stop anyone nearby from peeking. It even lets you customize which areas stay visible while others blur out. Imagine typing a password in a cafe, your keyboard and input stay visible to you, while the rest of the screen fades out. That's smart privacy done right. And speaking of smart, the technology behind this display upgrade is pure Samsung genius. It's called COE, short for color filter on thin film encapsulation. Basically, it eliminates the traditional polarizer layer, replacing it with a color filter that allows more light to pass through. The result, thinner panels, brighter colors, and lower power consumption. Samsung has already used this in its foldables, but bringing it to the S26 Ultra shows how serious they are about pushing the limits. Apple's rumored to be saving this tech for the iPhone 19, so Samsung is literally 2 years ahead in display innovation. Then there's the camera department. Leaks suggest Samsung is keeping its 200MP I6L HP2 sensor on the Ultra, paired with a 50MP ultra-wide and a 50MP 5x telephoto lens, while keeping the 10MP 3x zoom. It might sound familiar, but the twist is in the AI. Instead of massive hardware changes, Samsung is betting big on computational photography. Expect smarter scene recognition, better night portraits, and AI-powered detail enhancement that could rival even the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Plus, Samsung has just replaced one of its major lens suppliers, moving from Sunny Optical to MCNEX, a change expected to improve image stability and zoom clarity. The S Pen is also here to stay, and it's not just a repeat of the last one. Samsung's making small refinements, a more comfortable design, Bluetooth integration, and hints of new features tied to AI creativity tools. Even the S Pen slot has been reshaped slightly because of the slimmer body. It's all about tiny details that make the experience smoother and more natural. Now here's a twist that caught a lot of people off guard. Samsung is reportedly reviving the Galaxy S26 Plus after initially replacing it with the Edge model. Apparently, the S25 Edge's slower sales made Samsung rethink the lineup. This could mean that the S26 family brings back the full trio Edge, Plus, and Ultra. It's a move that signals Samsung's strategy shift, not just chasing Apple, but refining its own ecosystem for different users. As for design, the Ultra keeps Samsung's signature look, a minimal, flat edge frame with rounded corners and that iconic camera array. But there's a noticeable polish this time. The edges are more balanced, the camera rings sit flush, and the overall feel is more unified. It's not trying to shock you with a new design, it's winning you over with elegance and detail. Even the thickness, just 7.9 mm, gives it a more seamless grip without sacrificing battery life. With all this, one thing is crystal clear: Samsung's not chasing trends this year, it's creating one. The S26 Ultra is shaping up to be a masterclass in refinement, where every change, from color to cooling, from display to privacy, has a purpose. It's less about reinventing and more about perfecting. The closer we get to its official debut, the more it feels like Samsung has quietly crafted a device that doesn't need to scream for attention. It just earns it. A phone with brains, beauty, and balance. The kind that doesn't just set the standard for Android, it sets the tone for the entire flagship market in 2025. And if the leaks stay true, that bold cosmic orange finish might just be the color everyone's talking about next year. The one that turns heads and becomes instantly iconic. Because sometimes, innovation isn't about doing something completely new, it's about doing everything better.